I'm Hazel, and today I have a quick video rounding up the changes to battle pets that you can expect in the Shadowlands Prepatch. Some pet battle abilities are being rebalanced and retuned in a way that might shake up your existing strategies. So first of all, the Black Claw interaction has been adjusted. Flat damage taken modifiers such as Black Claw are now going to be calculated after other debuffs including Shattered Defenses. So this is kind of an under-the-hood calculation change that won't show on the tooltip, but it does make a pretty significant difference to the damage. This results in about a 25 to 30% nerf to Black Claw multi-hit combos, especially when combining it with something like Hunting Party. On top of that, Flock and similar abilities, including Hunting Party and Swarm, will have more damage in the ability itself, but that damage taken debuff is now 50% down from double extra damage taken. Shattered Defenses is getting a big nerf. This is going to kill a lot of combos that were relying on that debuff to work. I wouldn't say that this is the complete death of pets like the Zandalara Ankle Render and Icky, but it definitely makes them less of the answer for everything. That's the bit that's going to affect the most people and be the biggest strategy killer. There are also a few more changes happening. Twilight Meteorite from the Twilight Clutch Sister has been nerfed. The Jar of Smelly Liquid has a 2-round cooldown up from 1. That is mostly a PvP pet battle nerf. Similarly, the Righteous Inspiration on Merkalot has also been nerfed with an eye towards pet PvP. That ability has an 8-round cooldown, and starting in the pre-patch, it will now start the fight on cooldown, making it much less useful. Ancient Knowledge also receiving a bit of a buff, but that does not extend to Ancient Blessing or Perk Up, so kinda limited. And then we're seeing some minor healing variants being added to formerly flat heals such as Healing Wave. It's a pretty small window, so that's not going to change too much. We also see some stat nerfs to a few pets, with the biggest changes coming for the Hermit Crab, who is losing health, power, and speed. Poor buddy, he was a little strong, and now he will not be as strong. The Cinder Kitten's also getting reined in a little, as is the Tiny Blue Carp, and you can see a full list of the stat changes here. For the most part, what this means is if you had a strategy that did not rely on a Black Claw combo or a Flock style combo, it will most likely be fine and still work. However, there were an awful lot of icky strategies flying around that may no longer cut it. In the blue post that discussed these changes, Kaivax specifically stated that they want people to continue to be able to do all of the pet content in the game. They're not trying to make anything impossible. They said they will adjust fights as needed to make sure that everything is still doable, although they certainly might need some new teams. So if your strategies are broken and you're looking for something new, I recommend checking out Zufu's pet guides over on wow-petguide.com if you have not already. They have implemented a system to label their strategies as to whether they've been tested, so green means they are verified as working post-pre-patch, yellow means it has not been tested yet, and then red means it's not working post-pre-patch, and then they're going to take those out eventually. They're going to continue to update their strategy through pre-patch and Shadowlands launch, so if you're looking for replacement strategies for any of your broken teams, I strongly recommend that site. I'm not affiliated with them, I'm not sponsored with them, they're just incredibly useful. They've got exports for Rematch, TDscript, and you can even link your account so it can show you strategies that you have pets for. You can go to a pet dungeon page and say, show me what I can do, and it will show you which of your pets you're going to want to use. It may take some time for all of the strategies on the website to be updated and submitted for older fights, but that is the best chance of finding them. While we're on the subject of changes, something that is not changing is there is no new pet battle currency in Shadowlands or Prepatch, and no currency conversion in sight. Polished pet charms will continue to come from BFA and eventually Shadowlands content, and they will still be usable for BFA and eventually Shadowlands purchases. Your existing stockpile of polished pet charms is not being converted, it's not going anywhere, you're still going to have it in Shadowlands, and if you want, you can stock up on pet charms from BFA World Quests and save those for Shadowlands pet purchases. No conversion, so that's something. And those are the changes. They don't mess with the pet battle meta very often, but when they do, they shake it up pretty good. I'm a little bummed that most of my rematch teams aren't going to work anymore, but I have most of what I needed from those old pet battles already, and I'm sure I'll be able to find some new teams, perhaps with some underused pets, that will work just as well after the pre-patch. Thank you so much for watching, keep an eye on my channel for more WoW videos like this, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.